or with man and woman are in perpetual conflict, there will be no peace on this earth. One may talk about it endlessly. The Roman Catholic hierarchy talks about pacem in terris. And they have been also responsible for appalling wars in the past. 100 years of war, torture, all kinds of horrible things they have done to man. These are all facts, actualities, not the speaker's wish. And religions, including Islam, Hindus, Buddhists, and so on, they've had their own kind of war. And the future, beyond the 40th anniversary, is what is going on now. One wonders if one realizes that the present is not only the past, but also contains the future. Modifying, the past modifying itself constantly through the present and projecting the future. If we don't stop quarrels, struggles, antagonism, hate, now it'll be like that tomorrow. And you can stretch out that tomorrows for 1,000 years. It'll be still tomorrow. So it behoves us to ask ourselves whether we as human beings, single or a community, or in a family, whether we can live peacefully with each other. Organizations have not solved this problem. You can reorganize, but war still goes on. So organizations, whether it's world organization or a particular kind of organization to bring about peace, such organizations will never succeed, because human beings, individually, collectively, nationally, are in conflict. Strong nations like America or Russia are at war with each other, economically, ideologically, and actually. Not bloodshed yet. So, peace cannot possibly exist on this earth if there are nationalities, which, as we've said, is a glorified tribalism. Nationalities give certain security. Man needs security. And he invests in nationalism or in a particular ideology or belief. Beliefs, ideologies, and so on have separated man. And organizations cannot possibly bring about peace between man and man, because he wants He believes in something. He believes in certain ideologies. He believes in God, and others don't. I wonder if one ever considered religions based on a book, like the Quran or the Bible. Become very bigoted, narrow, and fundamentalist. And religions like the Hindu and the Buddhist, they have many, many books, all considered sacred, real, straight from God's mouth. So, they're not so bigoted. They tolerate, they absorb. So there's this conflict going on. Those who rely or put their faith in books, and those who do not put their faith in any book. So the conflict between the book and those who accept multiple books. I wonder if one is aware of all this. And we're asking deeply, if you are serious at all, whether you and I and those of us who are involved in organizations can live at peace with each other. Peace requires a great deal of intelligence, not just demonstrations against a particular form of war, against the nuclear or whatever, the atom bomb and so on. Those are the products of minds, brains that have entrenched in nationalism, in some particular form of belief, ideology. So they are supplying armaments, the powerful ones, whether it be Russia, America, or England, or France, armaments to the rest of the world. And they also talk about peace, supplying at the same time armaments. It's a vast, cynical world. And cynicism can never tolerate affection, care, love. I think we have lost that quality of compassion. Not analyze what is compassion. It can be analyzed very easily. You cannot analyze love. Love is not within the limits of the brain, because the brain is the instrument of sensation, is the center of all reaction and action. And we try to find peace, love within this limited area. Which means thought is not love. Because thought is based on experience, which is limited, and on knowledge, which is always limited, whether now or in the future.